What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Wasteland 2. Walking in LA. Christopher walking in LA. That guy is crazy. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't remember exactly where I was, what direction I was heading in. I think I was going this way and past that open door, but I'm not sure. Ramen. How can I help you? I don't know. Welcome to Manny's Chinese Casino. Proprietor Manny Wong. Please enjoy the games of chance or the show. Alright. What's your job? What's your gerb? I'm Mr. Wong's head of security, and if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to it. Okay, do you need any help? Why would we offer help to everybody who's not looking for help? I believe Mr. Wong has something he needs dealt with. Speak to him. I like how it says, like, what do you know about Manny Wong? And, you know, like, that's a weird way to approach. What do you know about this guy you work for? Like, it's very accusory, you know? It very much sounds like you're making the assumption that whoever this guy is must be evil or some shit. Instead of be like, oh, Manny Wong, what's he like? I don't know. So, I think it's funny. Mr. Wong is a gentleman. It's a pleasure to work for him. Alright. Where are the shows put on? The stage is set inside the old theater. Unfortunately, we're renovating at the moment, so there is no show. Then why'd you ask me if we were here for the show? Yeah, we want to play games of chance. Well, we offer poker, blackjack, roulette. See the cashier along the left wall to convert your trade goods to chips. Yeah. Enjoy your time at Manny's Chinese Casino. Okie dokie. So it's an outdoor casino. Game's blackjack. Do you want to play? Yeah. Place your bet. Take all bullet types. Win pays 2 to 1. Did I happen to pick up any 38 ammo? I don't think I did. Here, I'll give you what did I say, 2? You were dealt 7 and jack. So it's 17. Would you like to hit or stay? Well, I kind of have to stay, I guess. Player stays. You lost. My total was 20. Would you like to play again? No. Otherwise, we'll have no ammo. Okay, Manny Wong. You're not who I thought you would be. I said, welcome to Chinese Casino. I'm Manny Wong, owner, proprietor, and your humble host. Looks like you've come a long way, friends. Well, you found the right place for rest and relaxation. Come on in, sit a spell, and play a game of chance. The Chinese Casino has the finest entertainment on the west. Just a moment. Those badges. Are you by any chance officers of the law? Yup. Glad to hear it. It just so happens I'm in need of officers of the law. I don't suppose you could help me with a matter of emergency. I'd pay you for your assistance. Yup. Excellent. Well, we recently had a little security problem. Not that we don't have excellent security. Groman's boys are the best in the business, but, well, one night some guys started a fight at the poker table, but that was only a diversion. While security were busy stopping the fight, a thief walked off with an entire table's worth of chips and managed to slip out of Hollywood before we noticed. Now, normally, Groman's boys would go after the con man and all would be well, but he's apparently holed up at an inn in Los Feliz, and that's God's militia territory. Anyone from Hollywood would be shot on sight. You, however, are lawmen, and the priests respect the law, as long as it isn't Hollywood law. What do you say? Can you get our chips back? As I said, we would pay you well. Yes, we can get your chips back. What do you do here? I'm Manny Wong, your humble host. I own the Chinese casino. Okay. Where I can play a game of chance. Yeah, right over there. We just did that. Plenty of blackjack tables to choose from. No need to see a cashier. We play for bullets. What do you know about Manny's Chinese casino? What do you know about this place that you have? It's the finest entertainment destination in the West Coast, providing high-stakes gambling, high-quality stage shows, and high-potency liquor. We're proud to have been voted most honest casino in California 6 years running by none other than the HCC itself. Ooh. So where can we see a show? I'm afraid our cabaret is closed for renovations at the moment, so all we can offer you are table games. The developers of the game were not able to create the sideshow thing, so it's not included. What do you know about Gromit? My head of security, pit boss, and all-around right-hand man. Not exactly chatty, but a man of his word. He makes sure all the games are straight and keeps us all safe. I would be nowhere without him. Alright, so what do you know about the chips? Well, outside of this casino, they're completely worthless. Inside, they're worth a fortune. We fear this villain means to have accomplices sneak back in and cash them out. Okay, what do you know about the con man? He calls himself the king of gamblers, which is a joke. He's never gambled in his life. He's a card cheat and a con man who tricks other people into fighting so he can steal what he wants while they cause a distraction. We've had him on our watch list for years, but he's a master of disguise, and sometimes we miss him. Alright. Well, if we go after him, what do we need to know about Los Feliz? It's a tiny place south of Griffith Park. Not much more than a couple of shops, but it's completely controlled by God's militia. Lunatics who want to join the cult go there to try their hand at some barbaric initiation rite. I said that weird. Initiation rite. I hear 4 out of every 5 who enter die in the testing. What do you know about that initiation rite? I don't know very much about it. Apparently it involves fighting all the way up the hill to the old observatory, which priests call the Bastion of Faith. The old observatory. The priests have turned it into some kind of fortress monastery. Impregnable, they say. I don't know anyone who would want to. What do you know about God's militia? A bunch of crackpot religious nuts who believe the apocalypse was a rapture or something. Anyway, they think everyone in the world is a sinner and it's their job to kill us all. Some neighbors, huh? So what can you pay? Money's no object. You will be well rewarded. Tell me about the HCC. HCC is a Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, of which I am a proud member. The HCC is dedicated to making Hollywood the safest, most tourist-friendly town in the USA. All the finest establishments in the Boulevard are participating members. The Chinese Casino, Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway, Rambo's Gun Shop, and Schwag's Drugstore. So the Hideaway and the Drugstore we haven't been to yet. We've been to Rambo's already. Alright, what do you know about Griffith Park? We've been there already. It's a park. Enough said. Yeah. Alright, tell me about Heidi's Hideaway. It's an intimate place to get intimate. If you're in need of comfort and companionship, Heidi's just a short walk down the boulevard. The owner, Heidi, is a good friend and all class. I highly recommend paying her a visit. What do you know about Rambo's Gun Shop? A harmless old fellow, likes to boast of his past glories, which I am inclined to find dubious. Quality collection of weapons, though. Nothing dubious there. He's made a fine addition to the HCC. And what about Schwag's Drugstore? Or maybe I have been in Schwag's. I don't remember. I don't think so, though. The best burgers and best girl and boy watching in town. Ever since the rumor got around that Schwag's was the place to be discovered, the most beautiful young men and women in the wastes have been flocking there, hoping to be seen. If you go there now, they will be. Alright.
Smiling is fake.
Okay, Ralphie. It's quite the statement that you're making.
Brothers and sisters, there is a cancer at the bottom of our beautiful mountain. A festering wound that curdles the eye as we look down upon that land. Hollywood!
Skinny
an
man.
open sewer of vice and degradation. An abomination of sin and perversion. Heidi Hollander, the monstrous madam who runs the place, claims that all crimes there are victimless, that all sin is consensual, and that no one gets hurt Who doesn't want to be hurt? Well, I say hogwash.
Alright, well, I guess this is
Oh,
Heidi's
dear.
hideaway.
This isn't the place for me.
Hollander.
I'd like to
Heidi's
wait
Hollywood
outside.
Hideaway, where your pleasure is our pleasure. I'm Heidi Hollander at your service.
From the face of God, with come-hither looks and bedroom eyes. You are corrupting souls faster than we can cleanse them. Well, it's gonna stop.
Just gonna
And it's gonna
wait for the
stop
radio
soon.
to silence
Ms.
itself.
Hollander. Gird your putrid loins,
Oh,
you
for crying
whore
out
of
loud.
Babylon, because God's militia is coming for you. With our bayonets, we will bleed the sin from your hearts. With our guns, we will blast the devil from your privates. In death shall ye be saved, Hollywood. In death shall ye be saved.
So, Rose, you can go outside. You don't have to follow us.
Ah, it's you again, Rangers. Please forgive my brusqueness at the cemetery. It's hard to be pleasant when one is grieving. What can I do for you all? Are you here for business, or pleasure, or both?
What's your job?
I am the owner and madam of the Hideaway, Heidi Hollander. It's my pleasure to provide pleasure to all who come through these doors.
Alright, do you need any help?
You want to help me? Isn't that sweet? Sadly, though, the Hideaway has all the talent we need at the moment. And the HSP seems to have everything in Hollywood well in hand. Unless you were thinking of storming the Bastion of Faith and sending those God militia madmen packing, I'm afraid I have nothing for you.
Are you sure we can't help?
All right, all right. There are one or two things on my plate that require a steadier hand than the HSP can provide. One will test your diplomacy. The other will test your martial abilities. If you take care of the first for me, then we'll see about letting you take a crack at those pistol-packing priests. Are you interested?
Sure.
Marvelous. Then here is the first one. My most trusted lieutenant, Mistress Veronica, Lady of Pain and Ecstasy, has been acting oddly lately. I have seen similar behavior before, and while I could not believe it of her at first, I worry she may be in love.
Oh no.
And a prostitute, a dominatrix no less, in love is of less value than one unattached. So, my quest for you, find out if I'm right. Speak to her, offer to help, and see if she admits her condition.
Okay. What do you know about the Brown Crown?
I wouldn't eat there if I were you. Ma Brown is a nice enough lady, but she isn't very careful about keeping her kitchen clean. Try Schwags instead.
I already went there. We're here for business.
That's too bad. I would have much rather given you pleasure. What can I do for you?
No, we're not picking up any whores. So Heidi's Hideaway, huh?
May I recommend enjoying one of our icons, each hearkening back to the golden age of star making. On the female side, we have our blonde bombshell Marilyn, our brunette playmate Raquel, our sweet soul sister Pam, and our beach bunny Beau. On the male side, we have our brooding rebel Dean, our perfect gentleman Carrie, our smooth operator Billy D, and our suntan surfer Hasselhoff. And if none of those strike your fancy, or if you prefer the darker side of things, Mistress Veronica awaits you in the dungeon below with the more dangerous selection of companions. Now, which shall it be?
I'm not looking for any of them. In the meantime, in the background is all kinds of... I don't really think there's anything we need to know about here.
My dearest darling, who came to me lost and alone, and who under my tutelage blossomed to become the most beloved of my icons. Then later, the dark and delicious mistress she is today. She is my second in command, an inspired performer who can be gracious or cruel, kind or cold, whichever her visitors desire.
Do we want to go through all of these names? I don't think so. I mean, I get the inside joke. Marilyn Monroe, Raquel Welch, Pam Grier, Bo Derek, James Dean, Cary Grant, Billy D. Williams, David Hasselhoff. Like those are all pretty funny. I just this is where is okay.
Come back when you're looking for some entertainment.
I want to be a
Rangers.
whore.
Ralphie.
Ah? Ron who?
Ralphie doesn't look like Ron Howard. It's a weird combination. Okay, so we know that Veronica's down in the basement, so we got to talk to her. I mean, while we're here, we might as well go. Alright, that goes to the meeting hall. Watch, going in here is going to get us in big trouble, right? Maybe not. Okay. It's empty at the moment. At the moment.
Maybe I could catch a disease. That would show everybody.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ralphie, you're not right in the head. Oh, hello again, Mary. Thanks again for helping out at the funeral. It's not much, but please take these. 6 energy cell. Awesome. Thank you. She's still sad. There's a whole lot of banging going on in the background. Alright, so Veronica's dungeon and Heidi's
now this
office.
place I like. Look at all the leather and the spikes.
Of course. A lock and an explosive trap. Alright, hold on. What about this one? I am going to quick save. Because first, I want to examine this. Yeah, everybody should stand back when Abraham's working with explosives. Alright. And no alarm. Okay. Oops. Moose. Get over here. Moose, put on your moose mask. Cat burglar mask. Look, we went from 26% to 76%. Pretty sweet deal. Okay. Now we'll put this back on. And right away there's an encounter. It's kind of what I thought was going to happen. Now... Okay. For Deco, move. What is that? This statue noticed curving scratches on the floor, as if the statue was often moved out of the way. Tracing up the base of the statue to its arm, you notice a faint seam with grind marks circling the shoulder. That arm is a lever. Okay. Where does that go? To the Hollywood sewers. Oh! So I could have gone through the sewers to come in here. Okay. Quick load. Yes, I'm cheating. Whatever. Whatever. Listen, guys, odds are I'm only going to be playing through this game once. Because I'm probably going to be moving on to the next game, and next game, and next game. And even though I keep intending to come back to older games, I never get around to it. And this is such a deep, long game, it's like, it's going to be a while before I play this again. And that's definitely no knock against the game because I love it. Like, this game's awesome. But just reality is, you know, I'm probably not going to play it again. At least, not for a very long time. So, if I have to miss some things along the way, it's going to be what's going to be. Welcome to the dungeon in Heidi's Hollywood Hideaway, where the fine line between pleasure and pain has been erased. Okay, what's up? I am Mistress Veronica, and you have entered the land of night and dreams, where no fantasy is too strange and no request ridiculed. Are you here to indulge yourselves, or is this a business call? Tell us about yourself. I'm an assistant to Madame Heidi of Heidi's Hideaway and mistress of her dungeon, where it is my pleasure to provide pleasure or pain, whatever you require. What do you know about Heidi? Madame Heidi is a caring employer and a great leader for Hollywood and the HCC, and she's been very good to me. Great? You sound unsure. Please don't ask me about that. I am deeply indebted to Heidi. I wouldn't want to speak against her. Do it. Don't be afraid. You can speak to us. Well, okay. As long as it doesn't get back to Heidi. I don't think she's a bad person. She's just so driven to promote Hollywood as a glamorous destination that she turns a blind eye to the bad things happening in the shadows. The drugs, the slaves, or the slavers. She and the HCC just pretend it's not happening. Okay, so she's not necessarily making the slavery take place. Alright. So what do you know about the drugs? You can find everything here, but the worst is salt. This stuff will take your soul away. And what do you know about salt? I don't know what it is or where it comes from, but I know they sell it at the Hotel California. I don't understand how that place still survives. The HSP raids it all the time, but somehow it always returns. And it's drugs. That's how it always goes. And what do you know about the HSP? Well, they like to pretend they're real police, but really they're just Heidi's private security. About the Hotel California? It's a broken down hotel near the East Gate. The HSP should just tear it down. It's an evil place. So if we go in there and wreck it, who cares? What do you know about slavery in Hollywood? Heidi says there's no slavery in Heidiwood, Jesus Christ, in Hollywood, but I know better. I lost friends to those bastards, and there are more street kids disappearing every day. I just wish there was something I could do to save them. Well, maybe we could save them. Could you? Would you? Oh, Rangers, if you did this, I would be eternally grateful. Now, I don't know who's stealing those girls and boys, but I can tell you where to start looking. Schwag's drugstore. Some of those talent agents that hang around there aren't really talent agents at all. I'm sure of it. Will you investigate them for me? Will you bring me some evidence I can take to Heidi that will prove this is happening? Yup. Oh, thank you. I've wished for so long that I could do something myself, but Heidi doesn't like her employees to make waves. Come back to me if you find any evidence of slavery. Okay. Okay, I don't need to know any details.
Obey me, and you shall be spared. Bring your horse before me, that I might choose. I want to bathe in the blood of the innocent. I want to hear the lamentations of the women. I want...
Ah, a virgin, Mistress Leah. I think
What?
I have a customer for you.
Her? No. I'm the one that does the hitting. I'm the evil one.
bear. The bear. What the? Okay. Patty's sneering young man in a rumpled schoolboy's uniform. His tie hangs loose and he has grubby knees. I have no interest in you. Good day. Okay. And a permanent sneer. Psst. Leave before you're flayed and left naked in the midday sun. Okay. Yeah, there might be treasure, but it's right in front of the person. Pillowy, voluptuous woman, dressed in the tattered remnants of several sets of lingerie. She looks at you with heavily painted eyes. I have no interest in you. Good day. Aww. But Leah... Gwen said, I have no interest in you. Aww. But Gwen... Man, no one's interested in us. Boo-hoo. Okay. So, clearly, if there's something wrong with Veronica...
Brothel. Brothels are cool.
Yeah. There's another sneeze waiting. And there it was. Okay, so we know we can go into the sewers and we can sneak into Heidi's place, into her room, which would be very helpful. Who are you? Oh, it's Lamb. Anything we can help you with? We got it covered. Okay, Lamb. But we can go through the sewers. We can go into Heidi's private quarters. We can get into that safe. We can find out if she actually does have anything to do with the slavers that are taking place, because that's going to change everything about how we handle dealing with her. Okay, there's a lock. Okay, 45. I'm just giving her the 45 caliber ammo because somebody's got to carry it. I'm sure we're gonna need it again. So okay, so have I been all over this particular area? Okay, there's the cemetery. This map is gigantic compared to where we've been. That's Heidi's, right? Yeah. What's on the opposite side of the street? Did I look over here yet? Yes, I looked over there already. Think I've been down here. Sure I have. Oh yeah.
Is that them, George? Are they here at last?
Huh? Interesting. Martha. George takes care of easing the troubles of the mind and spirit. I take care of easing the troubles of the body. If you're sick, I can cure you. If you're wounded, I can patch you up. So what do you need? You can heal us? Well, let's see what we can do for you. Okay. Cool. Free healing. There you go. Right as rain. Awesome. And...
Hey man, welcome to the high ground. I'm George, and this is my old lady Martha. Afraid we're not open for business right now, but if you come back later, we'd be happy to trade. Got some primo stuff. Total bummer, man. A bunch of creepy crawlies are infesting our shop. Roaches as big as your leg. I haven't seen anything like them since that time I ate that bad batch of window paint. Haven't dared go in there for days, just been waiting on the HSP. Heidi promised us they'd help us, but we ain't seen hide nor hair of them. Meanwhile, we're just standing here on the sidewalk getting a suntan and losing money every day we're not open.
Well... Hey, what do you have?
Sorry, can't trade right now. We're waiting for the HSP.
What do you know about Heidi?
Certainly is a go-getter, that gal. Really worked hard to keep Hollywood safe, at least on the outside. Maybe she'll get around to fixing what's going on the streets once she wipes out God's militia. I don't know.
What's happening on the streets?
A lot of nasty stuff happening in the shadows here. Salt turning kids into zombies, a lot of other kids getting stolen away in the night. Heidi don't care so much as long as it don't happen to tourists. Don't seem right to me, but I ain't running things.
So if we get rid of God's militia, we get rid of this salt issue, and we get rid of the slavers, then maybe we can leave Heidi alive unless we find out that she's behind the shit. What do you think of Hollywood?
I love this town, man. Always something groovy going on.
Groovy.
Always cool people to see. Me and Martha just sit back and watch it all go by like it was a movie. Of course, it'd be cooler if the HCC did something about the drug problem.
Drug problem?
Salt, man. That evil shit they sell up at the Hotel California. It's giving honest drug dealers like me and Martha a bad name, and Heidi ain't doing a thing about it.
Yeah. We can do something about it.
You know, maybe we can use your help. We keep asking Heidi to get the HSP to clear out those creepy crawlies that drove us out of our shop, but she says she can't spare the manpower. You want to take a crack at it? We'd totally be in your debt, man. Totally.
You give us a free item out of your shop? Okay.
See you, Rangers.
Finally something natural in this unnatural town.
Yeah, Rose. Rose. Alright, let's go kill some cockroaches. Let's kill those cucaracha. Uh-oh, wait a minute. It's a rustic shop with psychedelic posters on the walls and rows of marijuana-filled glass jars and shelves, all covered in cockroach blood. I hear a dog. Air is thick with a mixture of blood and incense. What? Hello, puppy. Puppy says, rough, rough. Hey there, boy, how about we find you a home? Well, I'm not gonna be mean to him. Rough, rough. The animal is drawn to you. Who are we going to give a puppy to? It's a toaster. There, Ralphie. Don't break it, Ralphie. It's a glass gecko bong. Kill. Hold on. I'm answering a text real quick, guys. One second, guys. One second, guys. All right. Well, There's no cockroach problem. Come on, highlight it now. No.
Oh, take this for your trouble.
Okay, what are you giving us? I don't know yet. What did you give us? 2 experimental pain relievers. Okay. Now can you trade?
Can't talk right now.
Can't talk right now.
Thanks for clearing out the shop, Rangers.
Oh, now we can go in there. See, she mentioned Schnauzer or something, and I thought that was... I thought they'd give us a dialogue option to take the puppy. Yeah. Okie dokie. Whoa. That is such a cute little puppy. Yeah, you two look like you could use a new friend. Come here, boy, we'll take care of you. Alright. Puppy has a new friend. Okay, I guess that was all there was to it. Alright, well, now you get a friend. Let's go in here. Let's see what kind of stuff they have. Well, you guys still got a lot of dead bugs in here.
Thanks for clearing out the shop, Rangers.
I noticed that you're wearing a tutu. Alright, so
Don't
what do you
mind
have?
the mess, friends. Martha will have it cleaned up in a jiffy. Let's trade.
Yeah, Martha could clean up all the guts and blood. That's what Martha's good for. Look at the outfit. Look at the outfit. We also have a barter skill bonus of 10%, which is always nice. Do I have junk to sell? No. Okay. 18 of those, 5 of those. Okay, well, we can... Alright. The pain relievers... I think we're good.
See you, Rangers.
Do you have anything that'll make women do what you want?
Just love, man.
Bah!
Just love.
You mock me at your peril.
The combination of Ertan and Ralphie in the group is pretty great. Alright, so real quick. I got those 2... Alright, so I should give this to someone who cannot heal themselves at all. So I should give 1 to him. And I'll give the other to Ralphie. What's this? Chloral hydrate. Okay. Elk Hotel. Oh, that was directly across the street. Okay.
Manorites, beware. You think the Desert Rangers are your allies.
Who's this
You
guy?
think that just because they have helped you end the Robinson Uprising, that they are your friends. They're not. They sided with you because they believe you to be the weaker and easier to manipulate. Los Angeles, Can you believe the flagrant
This guy's
policy
missing a leg
of
here.
so-called law bringers, the Desert Rangers, freeing a condemned criminal to further their ruthless ambition? The Manorites have come to regret letting them into their homes. Will your town be next? Do not let the Rangers too close, Manorites, or soon you will find yourselves under their thumb. Remember, the children of the Citadel are your only true friends in Los Angeles.
Oh. Talk to Alex. Alex Falk, he's a mess. Hi, I'm Alex Falk of the Children of the New Citadel. Are you interested in finding out if you've got the personality to attain a brighter future? Do you want to know if you're compatible with Matthias's vision of a new world? Then take our simple test. It only takes a minute and costs absolutely nothing. What do you say? Yeah, okay. Excellent. We can do it right here. You ready? There are 5 questions. Question 1. Do failures in your past continue to haunt you? Yes. Okay, question 2. Do you get occasional muscle twitches with no outward cause? No. Fine, now question 3. Have you ever had a strong emotional connection to an inanimate object? No. Interesting. 4th question. You're walking in the desert and you see a tortoise on its back, baking in the sun. Do you turn it over or leave it as it is? Well, I once let a tortoise die by accident. Or actually, I'm sorry, I buried it. But I would turn it over. Uh-huh. Okay, last question. Do you think one life matters? One life matters? Yeah. Got it. Now, let me look over your answers. Yes, very promising. Very promising indeed, friend. I think you have what it takes to be part of Matthias's golden future. Of course, before we can be certain, we need to do further tests, but I don't have the facilities to do that here. You have to go to New Citadel itself, which is far to the south. Okay. Just present yourself at Pilgrim Welcome Center, and our indoctrination specialist will take care of the rest. Okay. Who are the children? We're the children of the New Citadel, devotees of Matthias and the future that he is building there. And the New Citadel? The New Citadel is the headquarters of our church. It is humble now. It fits the humility of our leader, but soon it will be the most beautiful place on earth, the place from which all hope for the future emanates. Okie dokie. Who's Matthias? Matthias is Messiah of the golden future. He who will lead us into eternal paradise here on earth, and then one day to the stars. Really? Well, what's the golden future? Out of the Citadel shall rise the sun that will illuminate a new age of prosperity and hope. All that join Matthias in this synthesis will share the future, and we will live in peace and harmony for all eternity. What the hell is synthesis? The synthesis is a holy wedding of the immortal human mind and the spirit of the immortal body of the machine. Only when all humanity achieves synthesis will we transcend the horrors of this world. And why would we want indoctrination? Did I say indoctrination? I meant education. I think you're lying, Alex.
Matthias. That name sounds familiar.
Rose, if you've been paying attention, we've been dealing
friend.
with that.
My name is Matthias, leader
Oh, hello,
of the
Ma.
Children of the Citadel, bringing you good news for your future.
Okay, so Hotel California, we haven't found that yet. And if we have, I don't remember seeing it. We probably just haven't walked to that side of the street. I imagine that's probably the main issue. So, down here, I'm sure there's plenty of cockroaches and... What the hell is going on down here?
Kill them all. They're trying to free the talent.
What? Where the hell did you come from? Well, I think I know where the slavers are. I guess that one's the most dangerous, so let's... Uh-oh, they're tough. I'm gonna go over here. If you don't mind. Oh wow. Yeah, these two they've got 500. 500 health apiece. Okay, Ralphie. Or not Ralphie. Ertan. Ow. Rose! Rose is taking a beating. Well, that's not the person that we wanted getting hurt really bad, so that sucks. Alright, finish this jerk. Belt. Ow. Good, your weapon jammed. I know that life. Too far away. Shit. Alright. Ralphie. Whose turn? Your turn. Alright. Ow. I say ow. Ertan says ow. And he says ha 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 ha, you missed me. Alright, Moose. Alright, shoot this guy. Kill this guy. Or don't. Does she have... No, she has no surgeon ability. Okay, so she can finish him. Sorry. %7 to hit that guy? Ralphie. Your shot's kind of pretty terrible. I mean, either one of these guys are gonna go next, so maybe, can I do enough to kill this guy? Nope, but I can kill my friend. Are you shitting me? Oh no. Oh no. We gotta do a lot over again. I'm not letting Moose die. That sucks. Alright, so at least we can rip through these dialogue options and whatnot. It's not like we did a million things other than we accepted a couple of missions. So we gotta go in, we gotta talk to Veronica again. We know that we can't go into any of those other rooms and get anywhere with it. We don't have to get any particular information out of people. And why does my stream thing. Still say it started. It says, oh, it started 18 minutes ago. It's like, no, it didn't. Did not start 18 minutes ago. Let me refresh that. Okay. And I know no one's watching the stream live right now. I don't think. But for anyone who's wondering about my rationale about just, reloading, the reason why I think it's okay is, okay, Heidi, great, speak, what about the slavery? Maybe we could save them. Yes, we will. Continue. Schwags. Drugs. But anyway, the reason why I don't feel bad about reloading is because to me it's kind of like that's my punishment.
What does it
for
take to work here?
Someone dying. That it kind of works as like a
How about misery instead?
oh, stop it, Ralphie. But it's kind of like instead of having a game over screen, which obviously we're not having a game over moment.
Brothel. Brothels are cool.
Yeah, they're cool. But while they're, oh. Hey, someone is watching. What's going on? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Matuz? Renicky? Totally butchering your name, I'm sure of it, but I'm glad somebody's watching. So yeah, just to summarize, like, it's oh my god, is that, no, Hotel Adams. But that's my punishment, like, I guess I have to go back and I have to redo things because I screwed up, so, unlock that. So yeah, so, again, as I've said in other streams, like, I'm not doing an Iron Man run of this game, or any other games. I don't do that hardcore. Somebody's dead. Oh, okay, it's Matthew in English. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be trashing your name by accident, Have we been? I don't think I've been in here. A random
More
diner.
posers.
Oh, it's Schwags. Oh. So I'm actually kind of glad we came here. I've never been here before. Okay, Rangers, what'll it be? And sorry, I ain't on the menu. Ha 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 ha. Okay, who was Flo again? That's me, your hash house hostess with the mostess. Alright, tell me, what do you think of the Desert Rangers? Rangers in Hollywood? Well, how about that? Y'all come here to make a cowboy picture? You sure came to the right place to be discovered. Yeah, what do you mean by discovered? It's true, lots of boys and girls get discovered at Schwags. Plenty of kids who had their first Hollywood meal in Schwags have ended up headlining at the Chinese or Heidi's Hideaway after someone like Swifty picks them up. But there's just as many who, well, Mr. Schwag don't like me to talk about it. Oh, so why doesn't Mr. Schwag want you to talk about that? Let's just say where there's sheep, there's wolves, and leave it at that, shall we? Now, do you need anything else? Wolves? I'm not saying any more about it. Alright. What do you know about Duke Schwag? He's a boss man. Goes by Duke because he thinks he's John Wayne, but he ain't no cowboy, Pilgrim. Ha 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 ha. What do you know about Manny's Chinese place? That's big time in the town. You make it to Manny's, you're a star. You want a good time? Get yourself a ticket. It's worth it. Just watch out for Manny's second in command, Guraman. All hands, that guy. What does that mean? He's Manny's pit boss. Guess he does his job okay, but he sure is a creep. Don't know why Manny keeps him around. So Manny loves him. What do you know about Manny? A gentle giant of Hollywood. A great guy, but don't try any funny business at his place. He'll break you in half. Tell me about Swifty, who I tried to shoot, missed, and killed my friend earlier. You know, it's pronounced Swifty, but it's spelled W-O-L-F. Watch out for that guy. Why? Is he dangerous? I can't say any more here. Meet me in the cemetery. Oh, well, we're having a whole little extra dialogue and story being told here. I'm glad we came in here. You want to meet at the cemetery. It's just back down the street. You can't miss it. Some of the girls from Heidi's are having a funeral today. Okay, what do you know about Heidi's? I got a little joke about the gals at Heidi's. Want to hear it? Okay, here it goes. They dance a little on the left legs. They dance a little on the right legs. And between the two of them, no? You got no sense of humor. Okay, Flo. Thanks, Rangers. They'll come back now. Okay, I'll meet up with you in a moment. Alright, Schwags.
Wowza, where did you spring from? What a beauty. You got a bright future in this town, kid. I can see your name in lights.
I don't like this guy already. You've got diddly squat. And you got nothing right. I don't need anything you have.
Those cheekbones, those eyes. You've got star written all over you, kid. But out, jerks, I'm in the middle of a very important meeting here. You're... Say, that's quite a face you got there, kid. Anyone ever tell you you got star power? I mean it. You really got something. Listen, I'm in the middle of something right now, but here's my card. Come to my office. We'll talk. Maybe do a little screen test. See what happens. Okay? Great. Ciao.
Matthew's asking, is this game difficulty somewhere near Fallout 1 and 2? Well, you can... There's different degrees of difficulty. Like, there's different, you could set it for different, easy, medium, difficult, super difficult. And really, it's, I think the only difference is, like, how much damage that you can do and receive. Fallout Tactics, yeah, I've never played that either. Hold on, I gotta take a drink real quick. But for the most part, the game isn't that difficult. It's very, very long. There's a lot to it, and which is good in my opinion. But this is a role-playing game, pure and simple. It's a tactical role-playing game. But the most difficult part about it is when you're in combat, and let's just take, like, we'll just put aside how much damage and whatnot you do depending on the difficulty levels, but it's basically just figuring out your strategy, how you put your team together, what kind of weapons you want to use, and I think the other thing, too, that gets more difficult in the harder levels, the harder difficulty settings, is you have less ammo available, and probably less healing items. So that's the big part of where it gets tough. It's managing your gear, managing ammo. Right now, like, I'm kind of having a problem because I have, like, 3 people that use the same type of ammo for their weapons. So I'm running a risk of them running out of ammo very fast. And then, like, when you're in combat, you want to make sure you're in the right position, that you're setting up your attacks well. I kind of got ambushed the last time, so all my people were stuck in a huddle. But I don't think the game is basically that difficult. I don't think it's easy, but I don't think it's not so difficult that you can't get the hang of it really fast. Like, I think if you played it, you'd get used to it pretty quick. All right, there, Swifty, what's your job?
My job? What does it look like, chump? I'm a star maker. I make stars. You ever been to the Chinese casino? Half the girls and boys in that floor show come out of my Rolodex. And half the kids at Heidi's, too. I'm the guy with the talent for spotting talent. Now, do you mind? Thanks.
Oh, I want to shoot this guy in the face so bad. Yeah, what do you know about slavery?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying. Alright. Kids, boys, girls.
Kids equals boys and girls, which equals talent. Get with the lingo, chumps. This town runs on beauty, and I've got the best in the business.
So here's a question. Speaking of Heidi's and slavery, Are you providing quote-unquote talent to Heidi? Because that immediately puts Heidi in a bad light.
A high-tone joint. Torch songs up front, sultry seductions out back. You gotta have style to make it at Heidi's. Just having boobs, butt, or big equipment ain't gonna cut it.
Mm-hmm. And tell me about this Heidi.
One tough customer, that one. A hard bargainer and a shrewd businesswoman. But she needs to be. Without her grit, Hollywood would have been burned to the ground by those God's militia chumps long ago.
Okay, so he's not really giving up that he's got any business connection with her.
I think you could be the next big thing.
Creepy
Ciao,
evil.
baby.
Totally the wrong kind.
Creepy evil. What do you have? You got more drugs, or you got anything? Nah. Military grade. Yeah, that's the old stuff. Experimental kind is a good kind, but I've already got some, so move off of that. Alright. A locked code panel. And clearly we're not allowed to go in there because there's those people inside. Are these the same ones we just ran into down in the sewer? It would seem like it, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm so tempted to just break in there. But let's hold off on that. Because if we deal with them down in the sewer, we might not have to deal with them later on. Okay, there's a cemetery. I forget how to get in there. Not that way. Oh, Flo! Flo! Where are you hiding in the creepy place, Flo?
How can such
I'm not
savage-looking
serious. I don't
children
deal
be
with
so
pigs.
mopey?
Get out of here. I got nothing to say to you.
No, I want to hear about slavery.
Huh? Try again?
What do you have against salt?
If I knew where it was coming from, I'd firebomb the place. But it seems to come out of nowhere. They deal it out of the Hotel California, but I've had kids watch the place day and night. Nobody leaves, nobody makes any deliveries.
Well, then it sounds like they're making it in the place, doesn't
Hey,
it?
if you managed to wipe that filth out at its source, you would be doing the kids of Hollywood the biggest favor of their lives. I might even change my mind about pigs.
Oh, yeah? So what do you know about the HCC?
Hookers, casinos, and crooks? Oh, I'm sorry. I always get that wrong. Hollywood Chamber of Commerce? They want us to think that they work for the welfare of all Hollywood, but they only protect their own business. They put all their money into keeping the tourists happy and fighting those God's militia freaks. There isn't one penny left over to help the people who actually live here. We can all go die as far as they're concerned.
Okay. Well, that's... He never said nearly that much to us before. I am a woman after all. That kid didn't say anything. That kid didn't say anything. Alright. I have, like, a bag of marbles on me, and from what I read, I'm supposed to give it to some kid, but clearly we haven't reached them yet. Oh, there she is. Oh, it's you. Thanks for coming. Sorry I couldn't talk at Schwags, but Duke only likes us to talk about happy stuff when we're on duty. Alright, so what do you know about Schwags? I hate that it's become such a pit of wolves, but a girl needs a job, doesn't she? Don't she? At least I can try to tell the new kids who to watch out for, right? Even if sometimes they don't listen. Ah, see? Look what you did. I'm crying now. A little advice for you. Don't go into Schwag's office. He gets mighty mad when people do. Don't go peeking in his lockbox either. I saw him cut a man's hand clean off for that. Well, that's what we were going to do. So, wolves, they're all over this town, feeding on the poor lost sheep who come here, dreaming that Hollywood dream. Slavers, pimps, psychos. I don't know why the HCC doesn't do anything about them. Old Heidi Hot Pants always says she wants Hollywood to be a clean shop. But the scum are still here, year after year. Alright, what do you know about the HCC? The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Most businesses in town are members. They chip in and pay for the street cops and the cost of fighting the pistol-packing priests. God damn, the PPP. They're pretty good at keeping the tourists safe, but they don't seem to care so much about the street kids. Tell me about Heidi. I don't like Heidi much, but she runs a clean place and keeps her boys and girls happy. A kid could do a lot worse than working at Heidi's. Which is not as big as a Chinese casino, but they offer more services, if you know what I mean. Dancing and cabaret up front, then in the back, you can have your pick of any boy or girl you saw on the show. Best brothel in the world, I bet. If that's what floats your boat. Alright, lastly about the God's Militia. Yeah, God's Militia they call themselves. I call them the nut jobs on the hill. They think every sinner in the world should be chopped up into little pieces. Well, if killing's a sin, they're the biggest sinners ever. Come down out of Griffith Park just about once a month, killing everybody they see and taking their stuff. A crusade, they call it. And taking tithes. It's straight up robbery and murder. They're the ones who should be chopped up into little pieces. Alright, bye. Glad you came to find me here. I gotta head back to Schwag's now. It's just about to start. So it would probably also be dangerous if I started shooting up the place. Like if I went back into Schwag's, broke into that... I don't... There's nothing over here. If I broke into that room and, you know, started a firefight, there's a chance that that girl Flo might get killed in the crossfire because she'll be back. Okay, there's my Brown. Over this way was the sewer. Nope. Not this way. Over one of these ways there was a sewer.
Friends of Hollywood.
I am.
I
want to be an addict.
This is Heidi
Suffering
Hollander,
is cool.
President of the Hollywood
Ralphie,
Chamber of
what is this?
Coming to you from the entertainment capital.
It's a brochure highlighting the many attractions and sights of Hollywood.
A message.
Okay.
Despite what you may have heard from that syphilitic old hypocrite, malediction Mayweather, and his bloodthirsty God militia, Hollywood is open for business, and we're not going anywhere. Oh, he may huff.
Alright, so that's just a piece of propaganda from...
mountain like a buffalo having an orgasm. Huh. But his attacks
What are you talking about?
gotten past our walls, and they never will. Inside our security perimeter,
You think the desert...
Oh, this whole thing again.
perfectly safe.
You think that...
So don't worry your...
Alright, let's get through this real quick.
There's no sin in that.
Yes. No. No. Turn it over. Yes. I don't think it would have mattered what I said. Who were the children? What's the new Citadel? Who's Matthias? Golden Future. What about synthesis? Indoctrination. You meant to say education. Alright, bye.
Hello, friends. My name is Five.
I mean, there's a good chance that I don't necessarily need to even have that dialogue with him. But that's one thing about this game is you never know. Like, that might actually turn into something that matters later on. And I have not been here before. Is this Hotel California? Okay. Alright, well, let's just open it up. What's in here? I need that, and you need that, and you people are just kind of hanging out here. What is this? Interesting. Quick save. Let's go inside, see what's going on in here. $10, good. First to the door. Ah, is this the, Matthew says, well, this time an ambush in sewers will not be an ambush. Yeah, exactly. I can at least set up. I can get people... I mean, I'm trying to remember what I did. I think they ran in as soon as I approached that locked door. So at least I can get my people kind of set up for it. All right. Look at the... So, for those of you who've never played Fallout before, you might not get the reference that's being made here, but this is pretty funny. The guy says, that's not money, that's a bunch of bottle caps. Come back when you've got $10. That's pretty good. So I'll explain for those who've never played. Bottle caps are the currency in Fallout. And the connection there is the original Wasteland game came out late 80s, I think. Something like that. And it was really the basis for the original Fallout. And I'm fairly certain that the creators of the original Fallout came from the same development team that made the original Wasteland. At least some of them did. So Fallout was really the direct spiritual successor for the original Wasteland. And then years later, like not just like I think 2014 is when they made this Wasteland 2. So obviously a whole lot of Fallout games happened in between. But then Wasteland 2 came out, and tomorrow Wasteland 3 gets released, which it's driving me nuts because I have to finish this before I could start Wasteland 3. So even though I've got the game pre-ordered, I won't be able to play it yet. Who are you? Want a room? Talk to Don. Want a room? Talk to Don. I guess you're not Don. Sorry, no vacancy. Well, what if I just go on in there anyhow? Does... Oh, crap. That's only going to show me the world map. Alright, this is obviously the Hotel California. Stay away from the gate. I don't want to stay away from the gate. I don't like salt dealers. What the fuck are you doing? Back off. Alright. I want to just start a fight and kill everybody, but then I'm afraid if I do that, it's going to cause, like, serious problems. Like, it's going to get some people killed that... Alright, that is a Hotel California, but I want to know what the... Manny's reception desk. Los Feliz. Okay, so that's where that goes. So Los Feliz was one of the places. Okay. So Manny's stolen chips are right over there. If I go to... So that'll help Manny out. Well, we really didn't find out anything about Veronica being in love. We can always talk to her again later. I can't believe that I let Angel Oracle know. I swear to God I did that part. Alright, so that's going to go to Los Feliz. I could have just walked right up to it and it would have told me. So that's not necessary. So let's go in, after all. Let's trash the Hotel California, unless there's a way to sneak in. I got stuck on something there. Is there an alternate way in there? Sometimes there is. Most times there's not. What the hell?
Ranger, over here.
Dude, what?
Ranger, over here. Don't worry. This isn't a trap. I just want to talk to you. I want to see if we can come to some kind of understanding.
So talk.
Thank you. Now, I know we've had our differences. You think I'm a despicable murderer.
I know you are.
I think the same about you. And we both think our own murders are justified. But what if I was to tell you that it's all been a misunderstanding? That all along, we've both wanted the same thing.
You want the destruction of humanity. You want to save it. How can that be the same?
Who said I want the destruction of humanity? I want the transcendence of humanity. Look.
Come on, talk faster.
We both want a better life for people. All we are arguing about is who has the best method. So let's compare.
Matthew says, oh, it's me.
We want to give people a better life by catching criminals and imposing order. So let me ask you, is it working?
Yes, it actually is working.
Really? Is there still crime? Yes. Has any police force ever stopped all crime? No. Will any amount of enforcement ever stop all crime? No. And why? Because enforcement doesn't fight the root problem, which is human need. Transcendence will.
Okay, I'll bite. How will transcendence solve need?
Simple. When our minds and souls are contained in synthetic bodies, we will not need food. We will not need water. We will not need shelter. All the things that we humans rob and steal and kill each other for will be made completely obsolete. We will need the sun to power our batteries, and that's all. There will be nothing left to fight for. Everyone will have enough. Isn't that a beautiful dream? Isn't that worth fighting for?
So you would fight to end fighting?
Is that what you do? But your method does not work. Mine will. So will you join me? Will you fight for the transcendence future?
I am not saying that. That is corny. We'll fight for the right future. The Ranger future. Oh, God, I think I have to say it.
I knew you were too thick-headed to convince. It's really too bad. Had you said yes, you might have spared your friends at Ranger Citadel. Now I'm afraid there's nothing you can do to save them.
What?
We fly to Arizona in a matter of days. How will you ever live with the guilt?
Oh. Well, that's not good. a metal panel. I can see if, but alright, smooth stuff. So how do we get through? How do I move the stones aside? Brute force? No? Alright, I'm gonna have to figure that out another time. Oh shit. Look at these areas I've never been to. That's how big this entire like little map of the city is. Like it's huge. Whoa, okay. Well, this is a crappy tactical shotgun is compared to what I have is not good. Aha! I need that. Toolkit. Oh boy. Ralphie. You should take that. Take that too. That was actually a really good find. Scrap, bent spoon, empty cat litter bag. Who cares? Okay. So, where is it? +2 mechanical repair. He may have to trade this from time to time with Moose because Moose has the mechanical repair ability. But the most important thing that we don't want to mess up is the toaster repair. As silly as it may sound. But, I mean, those toasters tend to have the best gear and best hidden items in this game. Who are you? Sister Creep. Once upon a time we had a love affair with fire. One step and then the next gets you where you're going. Once upon a time... that's a reference I don't get. I'm going to assume it's a song. Explosive trap. Please don't blow yourself up, Abraham. That would be pretty lame. Okay. Now. Alright. Let's get Moose up there. Put on your cat burglar. Wow. Cat burglar mask. Now. Save crack. That's a 50% bonus when I use that mask. Manny Wong photos. Ooh. Really? Okay. Why does this exist? Why are there illicit photos of Manny Wong? And what is this? Can it? Alright. I can't examine it, but let's go in.
This is the best place ever.
Oh shit. This is Rambo's place. Well, I don't have a problem with him. Hold on. Everybody stay here. I want to see if I can possibly sneak across. Okay, handle the explosives. Please don't blow it up. If this explodes, we're all screwed. Okay, then get the hell out of there. Okay, and then Moose. Oops, that's not the right button at all. Oh, there's an alarm on it too. Well, let's get the hell back. Okay, don't set off the alarm. There was a place that had... God damn it. Well, apparently nobody is aware that I'm doing this. I don't know how no one's aware of this. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Okay. His main thing was... Let me see what kind of damage that does. Plasma hammer. That thing does crazy damage. Matthew's saying, "Run, Forrest!" I can't believe that they didn't react. Like, that's crazy. Alright, so plasma hammer I'm going to have to give to one of my other rangers that are hanging out in the back. And also, let me equip that to my secondary. Alright, well, that was worth going in there. And there's another pile. And in here, scrap, bullets, coffee mug, and some more human flesh. That's always fun to find. What is going on with Nasha? Why is she... What is that little marker? I can't tell what that means. So that's something else that I hope the interface on Wasteland 3 is fixed a little bit, because I don't know what that little indicator in the upper left corner means. Her awareness is down. Because there should be something that indicates what exactly the problem is, but there's nothing that indicates what's going on with her. So it's like you're just supposed to know what that symbol means, and I have no idea. Alright, so I guess we can just go into Hotel California and start doing some killing, but I'd rather go in there when Nasha is not having whatever headache or, you know, whatever the hell's going on. But I guess we're just going to deal with whatever we're going to deal with. Alright, so let's see. I've got the shotgun, so I'm going to be the one to go right up. Moose. Go there. Abraham. You can hang out right here. Nasha, I'll put you over here. Ralphie, who's almost useless. Oh my god, Ralphie. Seriously, dude. Ralphie! Ralphie! Turn around. What are you doing? Alright, we're going to move you over here. I'll put you here. Alright. I should have just opened fire, actually. Wow, point blank. Not cool, man. Well, I know this guy will go next, so we'll just... Oh, this dude's done. Scratched armor. Don't know what that means exactly. Alright, who went? It would be this person here. Got you with the AK-97. Why am I... Come on, lock in. Can't hit them. Okay. Okay, Nasha could hit that guy, and she can hit this guy. This one would be the next one to act, so let's try to do some damage. Okay, that's the first time I've used that gun with her, so it's definitely better than what we were using. Ralphie, can you... 22%. No, you can't. And you're too damn close. Now you can hit that guy. What about the one inside? 77%? Let's just try. Come on, Ralphie. Good boy, Ralphie. Good job. Good job, young man. Okay. Alright, well, you missed once, so that's fine. Now you're going to take a boatload of damage. And die. Sweet! Alright, so that was good. That was quick. Hold on, what ran out? Effect inflicted by zap. What the hell is zap? Weird. Snow globe. Ammunition. Another snow globe. Alright, so nothing really exciting to be had there. Alright, fine. Everybody, come on over here. Everybody get over here. Just, leave it to old Abraham here. One way or the other, that gate's coming down. The way that the lines on that carpet were lining up with the gate, I couldn't tell if that gate opened or not. Okay. I'd like to put a grenade back in that spot. And then swap weapons again. Alright. A few small cracks bisect this old stone wall. Use a little force, the wall should come down. Oops. Alright, in other words, I shouldn't have bothered putting the dynamite away. Because we can traverse that, but first, everybody over here. I'm always paranoid that somebody's gonna run right up to where I'm throwing my dynamite. Boom. Alright. Go. Sometimes I forget to swap weapons after I put a grenade or a pipe bomb or something in my hands. And then the first thing that happens in the next combat is me blowing myself up. There's a lock. Alright. Moose. You know what to do. Put on your kitty burglar mask. Pick that lock. See what kind of good stuff is in here. An ion beamer. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. I wanted to compare this. Oh, that's the same thing I have. Never mind. Alright, well, whatever. That just means I can sell that. Put the backpack back on there. What do we have? Working tumbler and an explosive trap. Of course there's an oh boy. Wait, hold on. Was demolitions part of... Nope. Alright, everybody. Cross your fingers, because we're probably going to blow ourselves up right now. And you two, or three of them, are right on top of me. Can you all just not be right up my butt? That would be great. Because if I'm going to blow myself up, I'd rather not have everybody injured and then waste all kinds of health packs healing them. Kaboom! No, not yet. Keep trying. Maybe third time's a charm and we actually defuse the bomb. But probably not. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And his demolition skill is pretty freaking good. Oh, wow. It worked. Alright, awesome. Moose? Actually, Moose, you should be the one handling this. So how tough is this lock? Apparently it is very tough because we have a 0% to open it. Well, now we're going to have like a 26% chance. And of course he breaks the lock. I'll give that to Moose. And I gotta have Moose put that on. Now we gotta hope that we can repair the stinking thing. I still can't repair it. Crap. Well, that sucks. Damn. What a bummer. Oh, well. Oh, I didn't realize that, Bertan had leveled up.
You've done well.
Matthew saying the icon you mentioned before could be encumbrance. No, it was when it wore off. It said it was zap. Encumbrance, I at least know what that looks like because I've had it happen to me enough that I finally figured that out. All right, so you see all the way on the right hand side that little orange block. If you could see it closer, it's somebody leaned over with like a big backpack on their back. Now, orange means that you're close to your limit of how much weight you can carry. Now, when you're encumbered, you get that same symbol, but it's red. Oh, I get an attribute point. But yeah, like that zap thing, I've never seen that before, so I had no idea what that was. Action points. He could probably use more action points. Because this guy isn't really much for anything other than just go and shoot guys, but combat speed, intelligence, charisma, yeah, who cares about all that? I'm just going to build your coordination up. I think that's probably the best thing for And no perk points. Alright, so heavy weapon skills is about to become a 10. Oh boy. Alright. Everybody fall on, back on me here. Oh, I got 2 doors to go in now? Alright, what time is it? It's 8:30 already? Shit. Well, we're going to have to leave it here, unfortunately, because I actually have to get ready to go to work. But I'm going to run to a different Wawa with my son so he can get some food first. Crap! Alright. So anyway, hope that everybody's enjoying the game. Matthew, I would highly recommend checking this game out. Wasteland 2. You could probably get it dirt cheap at this point. I think I got it really cheap. And it's on, as far as I know, it's on all platforms. So you could play this on PlayStation or PC or whatever. Again, like I said, Wasteland 3 comes out tomorrow. However, I can't start that until I finish this. So tomorrow I will be doing a lot more streaming, probably from the moment I get home after work in the morning. And I'll start streaming. And we'll see how much of it we can get done. Maybe even finish the game, which I think is probably many, many, many hours away. But I'm loving the game. So it's one of those things, it's like as much as I don't want it to end, like, I also want it to end so I can get to the next game, but it is what it is. So anyway, that's it for now. Hope everybody out there is staying safe and healthy. And in this crazy times that we're living in right now, I hope that you're all just being smart and not being scared. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, do all that YouTube stuff that you hear everybody tell you to do. And until the next one, as always, peace. Thanks for watching.